he doesn't pay property taxes, doesn't file income taxes, refuses to get a driver's license, and his vehicles don't always have government-issued plates.
I do have a license plate for my construction company that I use when I'm contracting, just because I don't need any problems while I'm out there.
Dean Clifford from Winnipeg has been arrested several times and has had vehicles impounded. Despite that, he continues to run a construction company and travels the country speaking to Canadians about our rights.
How many people are taught their fundamental basic human rights in school? When you're a kid, are you taught that you have the right to life, liberty, and property? No, they don't want you to know your rights. And they want you to believe it's so complicated you couldn't possibly understand it. So you better go get a lawyer.
After his recent seminar in Victoria, we sat down with Dean where he told us that his rebellious attitude began about 16 years ago, after Canada Revenue informed him that he owed what Dean believed to be was an unfair amount of taxes.
I was trying to figure out how Canada Revenue Agency could possibly have so much power to just step in and seize bank accounts and put liens on houses, and it just seemed like nobody, they were just this all-powerful thing that could just come in and just destroy you, which was really shattered my illusions about what a country was supposed to be and what government is supposed to be. Well, nothing I do is illegal because I already have the right to do it. So you cannot license a right, because if it's a right, then it's not illegal. We didn't get our rights from the government. The government recognizes that they were pre-existing. It means they were here before government, they'll be here after government, which means we didn't get them from the government, which means the government can't take my rights away from me. So I got reading into it a lot more and I discovered, well, it turns out that I have the right to drive. There are roads. We built them, it was our money, it's our land. I don't need permission to be on my own roads. And I was right, I win that every time. So well, I better just do what they say because I'm scared they're gonna come and kick my door in and throw me in jail or beat me up or maybe taser me to death. Okay? That's not what freedom is supposed to be. We're not supposed to fear our government. So I got over that fear and I said, well, you know what? They may come and do that, but I may be stabbed tomorrow on the street. I might die of a heart attack. There's a lot of things that might happen. So I'm going to stop worrying about what might happen and I'm just going to exercise what I know are my rights.
But what if we all start to follow Dean's lead? If we all stop paying property taxes and putting plates on our vehicles, who will pay for Medicare, road repairs, garbage pickup?
Government is too big. They take in too much money, they waste too much money. It's not my duty or my obligation to fund a bloated, ineffective government structure. They can downsize and they can provide us with the essential services that they were mandated to provide us in the first place. Gasoline taxes pay for the roads. Okay? Importing and exporting tariffs, excise taxes, and things like royalties paid on the resources that are mined and forested and fished are supposed to pay for the essential services. Why is it my responsibility to keep giving them more money because they can't live within their mandate? It's not. It's actually my duty to cut them off when I think they're being irresponsible.
Dean discourages protests and acts of violence. Instead, he wants Canadians to educate themselves.
And some people could say the same thing about you. They'd be watching this and they go, well, this sounds pretty good. I'm going to stop. Yeah. I'm going to do what Dean's doing. I'm going to stop paying this and paying that too.
Except I'm not claiming to be anybody's savior.